Earlier we got sabbatical leave, women employees. Then we fought, why sabbatical leave only for women employees? Why not for men? In 12th bipartite, you got a one leave per 1 month without applying for medical certificate, without obtaining medical certificate, you can get 1 day leave. Management also agreed. When we demanded, management agreed, Ncbe agreed, Government of India approved. Now you are getting 1 day casual leave without special casual leave without producing any medical certificate. To improve your service conditions further, unions fought for another 60 days special maternity leave if you just born baby. Unfortunately, if she lost the baby, she should get another 60 days maternity leave, for which we fought since 1 decade. The last bipartite we got it. Mandatory leave. It is the administrative convenience of the bank. As per the vigilance guidelines, the sensitive position, the persons, those who are holding the sensitive position should go on 10 days leave. Who will pay the leave? Management is not giving the leave. They are debiting your own leave. When I become the General Secretary, I demanded the corporation to management how a lady employee working in the bank, after having 2 children, she will exhaust all her leave. I think in the last meeting also I told in Bhopal. How you expect that again she will get a leave and she will every year 10 days leave. You are giving 30 days leave per year. In that, for your administrative convenience, you are taking 10 days leave again. You please give special mandatory leave. They are ready to go twice in a year if you want. That is what we demanded. Finally, management agreed. Now, they gave special mandatory leave 10 days. After that, what happened? Our sister organization, they approached and we also want special mandatory leave. Then they told that these our staff cash in charge positions are exempted from the mandatory leave. We thought that we are getting 10 days additionally, but finally bank took a decision like that. Anyhow, our leave is not being declared. We don't want to avoid work. That is not our intention also. And scholarships. We demanded the management to award the scholarships for the kids, those who are studying first standard onwards. Early age is fourth standard onwards. Now management agreed from this year. I think you have already took that scholarship. Those who are studying first standard onwards, they are eligible for the scholarship. Another thing is crèche allowance. Earlier we demanded for the crèche centers. Then after seeing the situation in the crèche center, 1 or 2 crèche centers, Trivandrum one crèche center is there, Gurgaon, New Delhi one crèche center is there. There the lady employees, those who are working in the far off branches, they have to carry the just born babies to the crèche center, and again they have to go to some other branch they are working. They are commuting to their branch by 2-wheeler. Just because they have to carry the just born baby, they cannot carry the baby in 2-wheeler. So they have to engage some auto. And see what is the central government guidelines? You have to provide a crèche center at the workplace, and you have to allow the woman employee twice in the morning and evening to take care of their child. But it is not possible in the banks. There is management told. Then we demanded, you please provide crèche allowance. Whether the crèche center will be at the branch, which is convenient, we don't know. Whether the crèche center may be at their residence. They will admit their child at their residence, and they will come to the bank on 2-wheeler. Okay, then they agreed. We demanded for 2 children, maximum of 2 children. Though Supreme Court, some court judgment is there now, we can have 3 children. Up to 3 children, they have to extend the benefits also. It is the next demand we are going to demand. Then they agreed for 5,000 rupees of critical illness for each child, up to a maximum of 2 children, till the child get 5 years age. But the condition they put is, what they imposed is, you have to produce a credit center admission certificate. Then again we represented the management. Out of 36,137 women employees, 50% of these women employees are working in semi-urban and rural areas where there is no credit center facility. They are engaged in servant maids, paying high salary. How they can join, and they will be deprived of this benefit also. 50% of the employees will be deprived of this benefit. Finally, management agreed on self-declaration basis. They will produce whether you engage the services of the submitment, whether you can call your parents-in-law, parents, or whether you can admit your ward in the credit center. Choice is yours. But on self-declaration basis, for each child 5,000 rupees per month for 5 years, subject to a maximum of 2 children, bank will pay as a credit center. It is a long pending, 15 years. We are fighting for this. Finally, we could achieve this. Comrades, now wherever we are going, management is saying, not only management, it is our responsibility also. It is there in our chairman's and policy guidelines also. That is the key enablers. Consistency in all areas of work, productivity gain, and resilience in their operations. What is the purpose of these key enablers? To retain the trust of the customers, to regain the customer base, what we lost all these years. To achieve these key enablers, with these key enablers, we have, the goal is to retain the customer base, to regain the customer trust, where we are losing the customer trust. Our general minister is also asking you to become officers. Yes. Wherever we are going, management is asking. Though we are advocating, whenever I am going to corporate center is asking me, you please tell your Praveen Megania, he is not allowing people to go on promotions. It is not fact. We never told so far. Even in some circles, whenever you are getting promotions, we are calling to union office and we are appreciating you in front of all the employees to motivate others to take promotions. If you are getting promotion, another 1,600, next week we are getting 1,625 employees in Bhopal circle alone. If you take promotion, another people will come. They will replace you. That is not a problem for the union. We told the corporate center management, why they are not taking the promotion? Transfer is not the problem. In 90s, mobility is the problem. The generation is thinking to stay at one place till they attain the superannuation. They don't want to move from one place to another. After liberalization, globalization, privatization, things have been changed. If you are getting more salary, they are ready to move. Now, in this generation, what they are thinking is work-life balance. You all are aware, we have gone on agitation and the strike was proposed on March 24th and 25th and later it got postponed after the request from the finance minister. When we went to Chief Labour Commission. We conducted so many agitations. That strike is mainly meant for the 5-day banking. No monetary benefit is involved. But you people in thousands gathered in the center, big centers, and wherever a branch is there, they gathered and they got out, they conducted dharmas. without a monetary benefit. You are not going to get a single rupee out of that strike, but you are totally ready for that strike. When I took a decision after hearing from the Defense Department of Finance Secretary, the entire country backlashed me. They attacked me in social media. Of course, why we postponed the strike, we know, we have that conviction that we can convince the members, but we have to postpone the strike as of now. Why? Because the 5-day banking should be to the industry, not to the public sector banks. If State Bank of India is closed and one cooperative bank or one Aisbisf bank is working, then we are not SBIs. If we are a committed worker of a bank, first we are the committed workers of the bank. After that we are the trade unionist. If we are a committed worker of a bank, we have to think about the bank. If we pressurize more, government will release that for the public sector banks. Then a private sector bank in your area is operating on Sunday, Saturday, and State Bank of India is, when State Bank of India is closed, what will be the fate of the public sector banks? That's why we took a decision, to postpone the strike. And we are convincing the management, we are convincing the government to implement the 5-day banking to the entire industry. Why that strike is so, why that agitation is so success? Because it is a work-life balance issue. Now people are thinking about work-life balance. Why people are not interested to take? Because of general manager sir is here. He can escalate the things now. Why people are not taking their promotions? Now everything depends upon the review system. If you want to purchase a mobile, you will hit the Google and you will see the reviews. If it is 4x5, if everyone is saying that there is no complaint, excellent phone, you will order the phone. If you want to purchase a car, you will hit the Google. Again, you will see the reviews. If all the reviews are okay, then you will purchase the car. If an associate working in a single window counter wants to become an officer, he will hit the service manager sitting behind him. He is the only officer available to him in the branch. He is giving poor reviews on the promotion. Why? Because he is doing from messenger to manager work in the branch. We are seeing what he is doing. If there is no messenger in the bank. He has to do the messenger work. If there is no, and the cost cutting measures, the outsourcing sweepers also in the branches, they are putting them one sweeper. They do have the families. Sometimes they are applying for leave. Then who is doing the sweeping work? We are not doing. God knows. That is the position of the service manager. That is why, if we want to achieve these key enablers, as guided by our chairman sir, we have to strengthen the service manager position. That pillar we have to strengthen. Cash in charges, they are doing exceedingly well. Field officers, they are doing exceedingly well. Branch managers, they are doing exceedingly well. All these complaints, customer complaints, are related to this pillar only. Why we are losing the customer trust? Because in this area, we are diverting to the service manager because he is the authorized person. And the same service manager is not able to raise his head and he is not able to have eye contact with the customer. In such a way, he is loaded with the work from messenger to manager. It is working negatively to the bank. One thing, the frontline staff after seeing him, they don't want to take promotion. The answer is not there because we have seen so many cases. People are coming to me, sir, my parents are there, my native place is there, we will go to my native place. We will request the management and we will get the transfer, we will request the CDO and we will get some transfers. They will go to their native place. Next year they will take promotion. Then why you take the promotion? All these years you want to go to your native place. After going to native place, why you have to be taking promotion? They are telling that no, sir, things are different in my family. Some problems are there. We respect the nucleus family system. We are not here to advocate the giant family system also. It is not our job also. But people are not, 50% of the employees are not staying in their native places. In these 50% of employees, only 20% are writing the exams. What about other 30% of employees? They know that after taking the exam promotion, they can go to their native place, these 30% employees. But these 30% of employees, they are not writing exam. Why? Because they are hitting the service manager, he is giving the poor review, and it's a practical example for them. They have seen the service manager there, who is working from morning to evening. That is why we suggested the management that we are here. We agreed so many duties. Chief Associates agreed so many duties. We will take some responsibilities in that. So that we have to strengthen that pillar. If we won't strengthen that pillar, we cannot achieve these key enablers. We cannot achieve the goals through these key enablers. That is what we told the management. Now we are discussing on this issue. In that career progression, we suggested, unfortunately, of course, there is a change of leadership in the HR department from top to bottom in the corporate center. It will take some more time, I think, or otherwise, we already told the management on certain issues we cannot wait for that. Because we cannot ask the members to suffer for a period of another 3 months or 4 months. It is not possible for us also. Outsourcing is a very big issue now. On 17th June, Chief Labour Commissioner conducted a conciliation meeting with all bank managements and the UOPU 9 constituents. When this issue, particular outsourcing issue is being discussed, then all the managements except State Bank of India told that we don't have outsourcing. Except me, all other constituents, even officer organizations, award staff organizations, they told that we don't have outsourcing. In State Bank of India, rampant outsourcing is there. Whether we agree or we didn't agree. Then the Chief Labour Commissioner asked me, as a trade union leader, you are not performing his role properly. How you allowed this? Sir, decades together it is there. How you allowed, whether you are there, your predecessor is there, or your forefathers are there, it doesn't matter for us. Or as a union, how you are allowing this? You don't allow this outsourcing. The director, they formed a committee now with Indian Banks Association and Indian Reform Banks unions. We have to give a report. That's why we requested the circles. And as a federation, we take a call and we have to stop this outsourcing, which is out of the scope of the agreement. Immediately, and we wrote a letter to the corporation management. We asked the circles to give a letter to the circle management and the module management, region management, and to the branch managers also. Tomorrow, branch managers also cannot deny that we don't have any idea. Now we will tell them, because we are going to stop this outsourcing. With that, bank can recruit messengers so that at least some service managers, they will be relieved from the messenger duties. And we are ready to share some other burden of these service managers so that we can achieve the goals of the bank. And comrades, while thanking the wonderful opportunity given by the Praveen Megania, I can't resist myself. I have to personally thank the participants here morning who performed the cultural activities. No words, comrades. How much pain they took, how much preparation, how much practice they have done to perform a 5 minutes program. It is a 5 minutes program or 6 minutes program for each team. For the practice, for the sacrifice they have done. Really marvelous. It has given a new light to the other circles, to the other parts of the country. Definitely it is my responsibility and my President Pankaj Kaushik's responsibility. Wherever we go, we will go to the first convention of Women's Conference in SBI Award Staff Employees Union. Definitely it will become a benchmark in the history of all the staff corporation. Thank you so much.